It all seems very peaceful and normal when you've got this sort of backdrop. But what is really happening on the streets and in the villages and with the people here is that because the island is such a big tourist spot, so many people come here from holidays all over the world, and we're not alone in that. We're one of those places that's been very heavily affected. And what that means is the people here that work in a number of industries have all lost their jobs, and from that people are literally starving. They're not eating. There are families that aren't able to feed their children, their elderly. When we started to hear about those stories and we started to see people's pleas on social media and through people that we know here, a good friend of mine who has a gorgeous little cafe in Bali and here in Umalas reached out and said, hey, I think we should do something. And we have. So from that sort of simple conversation, we put up the concept of putting together a crisis kitchen. Every single day we have, these messages come through, and the first thing that they say is, I'm so sorry to bother you, but can you help me? We need food. I just can't tell you how simple it is. People need food.
I cannot eat because I have lost my job from the last month. My husband too, so I have 2 kids. Stay at home, need to feed him. Yeah. So I'm very excited to all this one. I would like to say thank you very much. God will find your witness. Thank you.
We've had people come and collect packs of food from us, and we want to make sure that we're giving people what they need. A breastfeeding mother who has newborn babies, less than a month old, who hasn't eaten for 2 days. I'm a mother, I've got 2 children. I can't even imagine what that would be like to wake up in the morning and not be able to provide for your family. It's devastating. It's really devastating. All we want to do is be able to give people a bit of hope, a meal, and to give them dignity, to be able to walk out and know that they're able to go somewhere, that they're able to come back to their family, their children, their elderly, and be able to say, hey, I've got our food. Every day this little kitchen of ours has evolved, and we have set some goals because we can see that we need to do this for a long time. And our goal at the moment is to be able to put into a pack like this enough food to feed one person for 4 days. Over time, and we can see that being possibly as early as next week, we want to be able to put in to one of these little brown paper packs enough food to feed a person for 7 days. We want people to know that when they go home that they're able to feed their family for a week. We don't talk a lot about the reasons why this is happening here. We take care of our health and our safety. That C word is really the cause of what is going to be a devastating effect if we don't get people fed and we don't take care of them. Bali gives back to anyone who gives to it, and we know that the people that help, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in other parts of the world, wherever you are, that if you're able to give a little bit, that Bali will always give back to you when you come back again. We need you to come back.